If you want to see what kind of cheesecake I have seatbelted securely on the passenger side, stick around after that intro. Welcome back. Rooster here. Clearly. Driving home, it is a turtle cheesecake. One of the salespeople made it for me because it's officially my birthday week. It is Monday, the 27th of October, in Lemmy's name, year of our Lord, Lemmy from Motorhead, 2025. My birthday is on Friday. Shit. Like, that's realistically all I have to say. I didn't think I lived to be this old. Oh, don't worry. Past me totally took a picture of the cheesecake. Right there. Damn, I'm good. I am good. I'm in a good mood, too. It is just past 2 o'clock. It's my short day, I guess. If you didn't know, to offset the gang overtime that I do every week, I only do 8 hours on Mondays. And we went in at 5 this morning to do some stuff, like early morning stuff, so it pushed my 8th hour to 1:30. I didn't end up leaving at 1:30. I ended up leaving, now because I wanted to be important and get promoted and, so I had some stuff to do, finishing up with the day stuff, and then I left. I am off Thursday and Friday. I'm going to go see that Bruce Springsteen movie. It came out last Friday. No spoilers in the comments if you've seen it already, but the dude that's playing Bruce Springsteen, I forget his name. I'm sure future me will superimpose it right down here, but I like him in everything that he's in. He's been in Shameless, the American version of Shameless. He's been in that show, The Bear. It's a cooking show. I'm a cookologist sometimes. I'm also a Scorpio. Figure it out. I do want to see that. I'm going with good company, so that's good. She's flying in Thursday. So Thursday morning, I'm going to get up, do some light laundry, change some bed sheets, brown chicken, brown cow, right? And then go pick her up from the airport. We can spend a couple days together and have a good time, in theory, theoretically. 42 years old is what I'm looking down the barrel at, boys and girls. 42 years old. What? The way I was going, drinking and drug-wise in my youth. Sorry, did you say youth? Sorry, Your Honor. In my youth, I didn't think I lived to see 30, But I got clean and sober when I was 27. Jason was there, and haven't looked back since. If I make it to January 9th, right, knock wood, I'll be 15 years sober. And a lot's changed in my life. A lot of it has been recorded, which, I guess it's okay. It's kind of cool. But when I started this podcast, actually, I thought that the way I was making it would have been the way it was going to go, because this is my life now. I stopped doing all the street nonsense and the hood rat BS, and I got married, settled down, all that stuff. That didn't work out, and now here I am. So this is my life now again, right? Restarting, resetting, refinding who the hell I am, like in here, you know what I mean? I think I mentioned in the last promo, or maybe the promo before, I felt like I lost a step or two, you know what I mean? Turns out that was low T. Who knew, right? I do have benefits from work. They're kind of good benefits. So I got blood work and stuff done. I'm in my 40s. I didn't get that one done, because here's how that doesn't make sense. That math doesn't math in my head, kids. Okay, figure this out for me. If you want to see my license plate for this car that I'm driving right now, you could see it from a satellite in space. Okay, but to check my prostate, you have to finger my booty hole. No, sir. That math doesn't math. So no, thank you. I am okay. I'm good, thanks. So I got blood work done. Cholesterol is way down. It was in the 300s when I got it checked beginning of last year. Now it's like 130 something. So statin medications, they work. I do have a history of it in my family. Doctor asked me if high cholesterol runs in my family. I said, no one runs in my family. That's why we have high cholesterol. He didn't laugh. He didn't think it was funny. So they started me on a high dose some statin medication for my cholesterol, and it's way down now. Blood pressure has always been good for whatever reason. Like no matter what stress I'm going through, my blood pressure is always pressuring just fine. Every time I cut myself, it comes right out. So, yeah, I mean, I'm reasonably healthy, right? So I started TRT. I'm in my 40s. I'm a man in my 40s. So for any dudes here that are watching, any non-dudes that are also watching, if your dude's not duding as much anymore, you know what I mean. Tell him to get his testosterone checked. Mine was, I think, 298. I didn't know that was low, because in my head, 298 is a high number. Bro, that shit was low. And I thought I was feeling the way I was feeling because of work and stress and having to move and getting divorced and all that stuff. I thought, that was, and they're contributing factors, don't get me wrong. But nope. You know what also contributed to it? Not dying. Getting older contributed to low testosterone in your boy here. So beginning of October was the beginning of my 3rd month of TRT. Boys, I'm like a teenager again. Okay? Think about that. It's not giving me big stupid acne, so that's good. But I do feel more spry for a man my age. Like my energy level is good. Even though I'm up early in the morning, I work long hours, I still have energy at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like when I get home, I still cook and clean and take care of everything I have to take care of. I don't feel sluggish in the middle of the day, so that's good. I feel strong. I feel motivated. You know what I mean? I feel other things too. You know what I mean? Without getting too much into that brown chicken, brown cow detail, right? But I have been whoring. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still 6 foot tall. I'm still good looking. And with this TRT, I've got a new lease on life, so that's good, right? Just knocking them down left and right, really. Just and I talk to Jason mostly all the time about it, and in my Discord as well. Link for which can be found right below. I know what I will and won't tolerate. I'm a strong, independent such and such that doesn't need such and such and such. You know what I mean? I don't need anybody for anything. I don't need your money or your car or your place to stay. I got me. So, it tis what it tis. And what it tis these days is, I believe, friends with benefits, they're called. However, I don't want to be your friend. Like, I really don't. I'm not gonna call you on our off days. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna text you, good morning. Like, I'm not that guy. I'm not gonna do that. So, as long as you're cool with it, I'm cool with it. Just a lot's been going on, and I feel like we all know that. But getting older is a trip, man. Like, I wanted to grow my beard. If you saw in the last couple promos, and like I shaved recently because it's coming in gray and I like it. Wow, that guy smacked the fucking. He was not paying attention. Look, scraped the whole K-rail. I am not gonna stay behind this fella. That's what the fuck's not gonna happen right now. Is he drifting into the lane I want to get into? Let me go around you, sir. Jesus Christ. Oh, you can't even see it on camera. Homeboy's pulling up next to me gingerly. You are not. Nope. Nope. Okay. Scrape the whole K-rail. What was I saying? Getting older. Getting older. It's not something I thought would happen. In my ute. Don't honk at me, dude. I'm not the one that smacked the K-rail. In my ute. Yeah, let me get past this guy. I was reckless, I admit. But I've since stopped doing all the nonsense I was doing, and I got a new lease on life, living and learning. I know what I will and won't tolerate, and other people's bullshit is high up on that list of things that I will not tolerate. So I find myself happy AF doing that, like doing what I want to do, because again, I got me, election time is coming, right? Polis is out of here. Fuck that guy. Straight up. Governor Polis of Colorado has ruined Colorado. Fuck that guy. Voting his ass out. I was told today that I got to be the bigger person. Now, I was at work, and the person that told me this was on the clock, and I looked at this person. I was like, "You need to stop that bullshit right now." Oh, also, I got extra caramel. The person that made my cheesecake made homemade caramel. I was like, "All right, cool. You know what I'm getting for my birthday? Say it with me now, diabetes." I was saying so, like, I was off the clock. I was on lunch, and I was BSing around, and this person said, "No, Rusty, you have to be the bigger person." And mind you, I'm off the clock. So I looked at this person. Why? Why do I always just be like, even at work, like I got promoted, so I have to be the bigger person? I can't be petty ever at all? No, you got to earn that, just so we're clear. What I do is blue collar stuff, and the guys that work with me, the guys that work for me, they understand that. Okay, there's 100% a hierarchy. Okay, if you don't believe that, go work in the office. Okay, but when you wear a hard hat and high vis and all that for a living, bro, there is 100%. This motherfucker went around me. Don't crash into nothing else in front of me, sir. There's 100% a hierarchy. You get respect where you give it. If you want to be the guy that goes against the grain and says, peace out to the team and does his own thing, you're not going to last. I'm sorry. I am sorry. But I was talking about, because like I said, I have this young lady. She's actually a year older than me. Coming up to see me from Texas. God bless Texas. It's the greatest country in America. And I was joking around, and I was like, hey, November 1st is coming. It's also LA Knight's birthday, if y'all didn't know. And it's his birthday on Saturday Night Main Event that we're watching this weekend. Apparently, like, I don't follow this shit because I believe 99.9% of the news is bullshit. Apparently, EBT is getting cut off or something like that. And you can find it for yourself. I'm going to start stealing people on TikTok. TikTok mostly, like Instagram too, but I see them mostly on TikTok. Future me will promote me right here. If they cut off my food stamps, I'm just going to start stealing and then this, that, and the third. Like, all right, cool. So let's admit to committing a crime. And then, so I asked this girl, hey, on November 1st, you want to go, because there's 2 Walmarts around me, one by work and a Target down the street. You want to go to these places and watch the poors fight over, like, cereal and shit? Now, when I said it, I meant this as a joke. And because I'm not going to do that. I have other things to do. And this person that was in the break room, no, Rusty, you can't say things like that because, some people need that. And I completely get it. I'm from Jamaica, Queens, bro. Okay. I understand that. And then she goes on to tell me, oh, when I was younger, I was like, all right, cool. But you got a job. You worked your way out of it. I'm talking about the people that are generations on it. Okay. That don't know anything else, that teach their future generations to milk the system. And now you want to get mad? Stop it. I was like, insert name here. I'm not talking about you. I'm not. Like, you want to get all offended. That's white knighting. I don't like that shit. If you're going to get offended on somebody else's behalf, I don't like that shit because you're not on welfare anymore. You're not. You got yourself a job. You got yourself off the streets. You got yourself out of the hood. I am not even talking to you. I didn't grow up wealthy. My parents were not wealthy by any means. We grew up middle class when there was a middle class in New York City. But I do have family members that were on food stamps and stuff like that, even while they were working to supplement. I get it. But ain't nobody talking to you. No, you have to be the bigger person. I'm like, no, the fuck I don't. No, I do not. I have a job. Okay? I got me. The people that are going on TikTok on their $1,000 phones, by the way, to bitch, are ones that are screwing the system. To those people, I say fuck them. Fuck them in their ears. Okay? Nobody told you to go and have this many kids by that same amount of guys and not want to work, have no desire to give back to society because all that money that you're stealing is what you're doing is coming out of my paycheck. I'm paying for that shit. Fuck them. Fuck them. Oh, what happens if something happens to you and you need it? Well, I've paid into the system a long fucking time, haven't I? I'm going to get mine back. Don't worry. But again, we're not talking about people like me, But yeah, I'm a firm believer in the higher road and turning the other cheek and all that stuff. But fellas, I am out of cheeks, okay? Everything that's been going on this year, okay, from the beginning of it till now, like, it's my birthday week. I'm going to do what I want to do. Like, I'm not even that kind of guy. Like, oh, it's my birthday, I'm allowed to act up. Like, I'm not using it as an excuse to be a jerk. But I thought it would be funny. And it was funny because the dude that I was talking to laughed. That means it's funny. Well, you can't say that. First of all, don't tell me what the fuck I can and can't say. That's not going to rock. Not with me, anyway. Anyway, getting older is a trip. I didn't think it would happen. But here I am. I'm living my best life. You know, I was worried about me. Other people, a lot of people watching this, were worried about me, and I appreciate you, every last one of you, for thinking about me in that regard. Checking on me a bunch. And it's a good feeling knowing that I have people like that in my life that take a second or two out of their day just to check on me. Nothing spectacular. Like Jason and I will talk, you know, at length, but I'll throw X-Pie under the bus. He'll text me or DM me and just check on me, you know. How am I? Like up here. And I'm good. And I appreciate that kind of thing, you know. It's that time of year, you know. It's getting colder now. I'm going to be more of a shut-in. I got a lot of parts for my 300 Blackout build. I think all I need is the buffer system, a stock, and a bolt carrier, because I got the upper recently, not too long ago. And I think that's it. Pretty sure. Almost positive that's it. Like I can build, oh, and the charging handle and the safety selector, but that's, Radian. If you guys got Radian parts, you know what I mean. The Talon and Raptor combo, but I want them in red because I have a certain aesthetic. I'm going to take my cheesecake, my whole ass cheesecake that I will now unbuckle the seatbelt and go in the house. I'll upload this to, to Lay Google Drive, and I'll edit it out today. It's only, 2:30 right now. I got time. Monday Night Raw is on tonight. Oh, before I go, a buddy of mine from work, his wife knows all the stuff, that's been going on with me this year. And she also knows it's my birthday coming up. So she got he and I tickets to Friday Night SmackDown on November 21st for my birthday. All my life I've watched wrestling. Jason has been a bunch. I've seen him with a picture with Kurt Angle in the middle of the ring. I've never been to a live wrestling event, ever. And I've watched it all my life, since the 80s. So, like I already decided, I'm going to wear my Cody Rhodes shirt or my Austin 316 shirt, because you can't go wrong with that. That one's timeless. I'll probably wear my Cody Rhodes shirt. I already told my leadership, like, yo, I need a half day on this day. So I'm going to do that. It's Friday. Obviously, it's Friday Night SmackDown, November 21st. They'll be in Denver. What is it? Balls Arena? Whatever it is. So thank you to them. I will be taking pictures and maybe some video and stuff, and probably cutting it together for the YouTube machine. But you know how WWE is with their copyright stuff. But yeah, I feel like that's coming to me because of the energy I put out into the universe as a whole. You know what I mean? Like I could really be one of those guys like poor me, but I'm not. I'm very grateful for the life that I have, the friends that I have, the people in my life that I have. I'm grateful for every last one of them. And even for the ones that have left my life, I'm grateful for them too, just for leaving. You live and you learn if you survive it, and you move on. You do that. I'm the one that pays for gas. Let me turn the shit off. And if you're fortunate enough to survive all the stupid BS that you do to yourself, you learn something, right? Guys, be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. Okay. My birthday is on Friday. I don't have an Amazon wish list. Don't ask me. Like, I don't. You watching this and commenting and sharing. Let's share this, okay? Is enough for me. These days I don't create content for monetary reason. I think that's why, like, it's few and far in between. But I have a lot more fun with it. It's more creative. It comes out of my noodle into this. I do have pen and paper on a side table where I sit on the couch and I'm scripting an ARC series. So be on the lookout for that. When it gets cold, I'm not going to be going out. So I'll be in there recording ARC and doing voiceover and stuff like that. Like I have a pretty good idea. of what I want to do with it. And it'll be a recurring series. I know, like the ATS one and the Farm Sim one. I know. But all that stuff came out before, all this happened. So, but I'll figure out, guys, be good to yourselves, be good to one another. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, all that good stuff. Share this stuff. I'm back on the Twitter machine. I got like 45 followers, I guess. I don't know. Share it. Make sure you share. And until the next one, coming up, 42-year-old Rooster says, see ya.